Hello, everyone. No intro today. Remember how sometimes I say sometimes the programs that I use want to work with me and other times they don't? And a lot of times it's right before I go live, they don't want to work. So it's one of those days. So I'm just going to wait a second, see if the notification goes out. I just noticed that another content creator is live. I did not know that when I scheduled this one, so my apologies for that. I'm just gonna wait a second and see if anybody does even get the notification because hey, it's my channel and I'm shadow banned. So you know how that game goes. One second. Oh shit balls, I can't. Okay, never mind. So hang on a second. I can't really see the chat that well. Hey Glenn, how are you? I guess you got the notification. That's good. Some people do, some people don't. A lot of people tell me they don't, which does not shock me. I'm filming live on location today. Might as well turn my camera on. I don't know how well you'll be able to see in the background though. Can you see in the background? Because I got this big red box over my face, which is pretty much all I can see. Hey David. Yes, notified. Hey Steve. I'm coming to you live from one of my favorite beaches. It's actually a little fun fact about Canada. You know how I remember the name of the Great Lakes, which is amazing to me because I can walk into a room and forget totally what I'm going in for. But homes, Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. And I am at Lake Erie. Enjoying the vibes, getting some sun, going for a swim. It's been a good day. Needed it. Can't see the chat very well. Looks beautiful. Can you see the background? Because like my screen is like this big and it's got like out of this big of a screen, it's got like this much red in front of it, so I can't see FA. There's these little, we call them shithawks. They like to get too close to the people because they're, you know, at the beach, get fed. I'm waiting for one to attack me. How's everybody doing today? Just waiting a second to see if anybody else comes in. Probably not, because like I said, one of the other content creators that I follow, she was doing a live too, and I didn't notice that when I scheduled this one. It was just like a spur of the moment. Hey, I'm gonna go live today. Oh, hang on, sorry about that. At the beach, so you got to improvise with tools, So I got my stand on a friggin' speaker. Always, doing the Ghetto Fabulous thing. One second, let me try and get that fixed so that doesn't happen again. Which it probably will. Okay, hang on. There. Hopefully that works. I did go for a swim. Hey Tammy, I seen you in his chat last night. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for being here. I did go for a swim. The water is like shockingly cold, but I think it's because it's been so friggin' hot out. I was actually swimming here in May, which is totally unheard of. And the water was warmer then, but it was like super hot, like 40 friggin' degrees hot, like well over 100 degrees. So just catching some sun, some music, chilling out. This is where I get centered, right? Near water. The elements help, when you're not having the best day. Being near the water, listening to the sounds of summer, motorcycles, shithawks, the sound of the waves, music, smoking doobs. I was here last summer or the summer before, and it was like me and Dakota. And this is like the strangest thing I've ever had happen at this beach. This dude comes up to me like totally buck naked and was like, I was just wondering if you wanted to join me and my girlfriend. And I was just like, I couldn't even get out of here fast enough. Like, I was just like, That's the creepiest shit I've ever seen or heard. You are a fucking freak. Get out of my face. Like, oh my God. I'm like, I could not believe the balls he had. Wow. Some people just have no class, right? Um, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have anything specific to come out and talk about. Just my work is on shutdown right now, so I have been enjoying some much needed time off. And this is how I decided to spend my day. So this is what helps get me centered, you know, being with nature. So hear those birds? Sometimes I yell at them. Is that not good? Is that bad when you're yelling at birds? They have this really high pitched squeak, and I have ADD, so that's the type of shit I notice. Like, it's an welcome to life in this brain. Can't really see too much. Sorry if I miss comments or don't respond, then it's because I can't read it because my eyes suck really bad. So, yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot going on lately that makes you kind of just reevaluate everything. And for the last couple of years, well, let's rewind even further. So, like, what was it? 2011. I decided one day I'm going to sell my house, I'm going to sell all my shit, and I'm going to move out to the West Coast. I've told this story before. And I was out there for 5 years, and there's a reason why they call it God's country. It's beautiful. There's, it's almost like magical, which is weird because I don't believe in magic, but it's like something beyond beautiful, which I don't even know what the word is for that. And then due to life changes, I came back to Ontario, which is where I'm originally from, and I've been here since. And for the last few years, I have not been living my best life, or as happy as I should be, I guess you could say. And I've known all along that the internal struggle is that I want to go back out west, but I have guilt because all of my friends and my family are here. But when does it get to a point that you start making decisions that are best for you and not for everybody else? Is it now? I don't know. I've been wanting to go back out west for a long time. And then it's funny because I talked to a friend of mine today, and she's actually out west right now, and she's kind of the same, juncture in her life where she's going through some changes and stuff, and you know, whatever. And she's like, "I want to move out in here," and I'm like, "Dude, are you serious? Like start the car, like fuck, you know?" And I said, "Well, let's pick a day, just like I did the last time, like just chip in a chair, like just sometimes." You can plan for everything and things never go as planned. And then some things, when you just decide to go fly on the fly and take a chance, sometimes it ends up being the best thing for you. And I think this would be one of the best things for me. But I want to stop feeling guilty for leaving everybody when I really feel like that's what will make me happy. Because it did before. Like I was living my best life out west. It's absolutely beautiful. There's nothing like it in this world. And I feel like I'm at a change. Like I don't know what I need to do, and I feel like that's what it is. I feel like I hear the West calling. Like this is why I come here, because this is the closest thing to an ocean that Ontario has. So I come here and I feel like I'm closer to where I want to be. And then I leave here and I'm happy, right? Like it just whatever worries you had on your mind are just gone. So I've been really thinking about it. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of months. But I threw a date out to her, which is my birthday, which is like almost the end of September, and that would be ideal. Because anything beyond that, the drive starts to get a little sketch. Because the further west you go, the more drastic the weather conditions are. The earlier they are. So it's best. Well, mind you, I did drive back in the middle of December, but I don't really remember it. And there wasn't really a lot of snow, but you know, can lightning strike twice? Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I've been really thinking about it. Maybe it's time to stop thinking and start doing. And I'm ready. You know, there are planes. It'd be a great place to come vacation. So why not do it? Vancouver is awesome, although I love the island much better. Uh, the city is too much. Even my city that I live in used to be very small, and it's so overpopulated now, and like even traffic is getting insane. And it's like I don't know. I just want to get away from overcrowdedness. Just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I want to go to a place that makes me happy. You know what I mean? And every time I go out west, every time I leave, I never want to come back, and I always cry because it's like it's so beautiful. You don't want to leave. But BC means bring cash. I'm thinking more like Alberta because that's where my stomping grounds were, and I got friends on the island, so I can always go visit. But to live out there, I don't know about that one. I'm more of a Albertan in my thinking, I guess you could say. I've never been to Seattle. I thought about taking the ferry across, um, but that would be interesting. I want to do a lot of traveling, and I've learned recently that like stop waiting to do the things that you want to do because you might never know when you get robbed of the chance to do that. And when I go, like, no regrets. You know what I mean? Live your best life. That's what we're here for, isn't it? I am not young, but thank you so much for saying that. And to join them for dinner, I think they think I am dinner. The little shit hawks. um, I don't know. I had a few things that I wanted to talk about when I scheduled this live, and I'm so relaxed. I totally forget. I'm so chill. Until I forget what I wanted to talk about. Just enjoying the moment. I feel like we get so caught up in life that we forget to just stop and chill and enjoy the moment. You know? Am I the only one? Please tell me I'm not the only one. So peaceful. I don't mind them squawking way over there, but when they're like right in my ear squawking, it's like, dude, go away. If I had came here earlier, it would have been jam packed. I like coming here when there's like nobody here. Then it's like the whole beach to yourself, you know? It's a very touristy spot. It's very summery spot. Everybody rents their cottages out for like 5 times what they're worth, just because of the location. Great everywhere, huh? You know how it is. Oh, dude's got his truck stuck in the sand over there. Hmm. Beautiful bird. Yeah, it is beautiful out west for sure. My friend's in I don't know if it's High Prairie or Peace River, but she's in northern Alberta, and I was in southern Alberta. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second so I can smoke and not feel weird. Um, and northern Alberta is absolutely beautiful, especially Jasper. Like, there's nothing like it. But there's like the only type of work up there is oil rig work. And that's tough work, man. That is very unforgiving. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's time for a total shake-up, you know? You never grow from your comfort zone, right? Isn't that what they say? And I find that to be true for myself. If I get too comfortable, like there's no incentive to change, right? Everybody needs a little incentive. So I was trying to play music before I started. That's why I was a couple minutes late. But for some reason, like I said, Canada is a beautiful country. It's what's happening inside this beautiful country that's not so beautiful. And I think a lot of people feel the need to get the out of Dodge before things really go sideways. I know a lot of people that have left the country, the province, and I think it's wise to consider all of your options at this point in time, especially within the next couple of years. So we'll see what happens. Sorry, just enjoying the view. The sound of the waves is so peaceful. Appreciate the little things. That's what it's about. A lot of times I forget to do that. It's so crowded down here. And it's all cottages. Like they have like a couple restaurants and stuff like that. They have one hotel. Like well, that they call a hotel. It's actually a bar. And years ago, when I was in my 20s, oh my God, the stories I could tell you. Well, I remember going in. Might not necessarily remember leaving, but hey, that makes for an even better story. But yeah, I don't know if it's even rocking like that anymore. But you'd think in an area like this, they would have more like hotels, and they don't even have a hotel, but they call the bar the hotel, and it's like, no, it's not. That's false advertising. What is that? I love your laugh. I watched Jamaica Stand with my Canadian trucker friends. Much respect. Did you really? They took that channel down. In fact, it's actually kind of funny because I was going through videos last night, and a lot of channels that had some really good material have all of a sudden been terminated recently. So they just wipe out whatever they don't like, right? Whatever sends a bad image. But thank you. It was my honor to be there. It was my duty. It's the only way that we could feel heard in all of this. Huh. Hence the punishments they've been, unleashed upon us since. So, in my opinion, that was the best time of my entire life, and the worst the last day when I was standing in front of an LRAD machine and I didn't even know what it was. I had to Google it. I thought it was a freaking tank. It's an LRAD machine. An LRAD machine emits like an audio sound that deafens you. No big deal. Nothing to see here. Nothing to hear here. That was amazing. What a patriot you are. I used to be very proud of my country at one point. That opinion may have been tainted the last few years because of, reasons. Yeah, that's true. No good deed goes unpunished. That's very, very true. I've learned that the hard way every time, for sure. I don't know if I have the best signal because when I was trying to go live the first time, it wouldn't let me connect. So hopefully there's no audio issues or things of that nature. But um, just wanted to call out, say hey, see what everybody's doing. Usually I'm a little bit more lively, but now I'm all chill. Got some vitamin D, got some sun, Got some swims in, some music. Had a good day. Too bad every day couldn't be like this. That would be awesome to live in a climate where you could do this like all year round and not have to shovel snow. Okay, thank you. That's so awesome. A lot of that material, a lot of that coverage that was on certain platforms, has mystically disappeared. Just like articles and any other information that they just doesn't paint a very good picture. That's all. Have a great night. I enjoyed listening to you. Thank you, Tammy, for coming. I'm going to end this in a minute because I'm going to head back to town and it's about an hour drive away for me. So, and I can't really think of too much. I had so much to talk about earlier when I was driving here. I was thinking of all these things that I wanted to say, but now I'm here. I've been here for a few hours and chilled right the fuck out. And I want to stay that way. So, thanks for listening to me talk about nothing really. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, bitches.